Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 1. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is up for the Game Awards this year. That has raised its visibility quite a bit, and I'm seeing a lot of people on social media start playing that game for the first time. One of the obvious questions is, should you play the first game before it? You don't have to for story purposes, because the sequel has a very good synopsis at the start of it, where it covers the events that happen in this game. However, I still want to put this on the channel first for a couple of reasons. First, the game is really fun to play. I like it a lot. Second, I think it's really cool to see Henry's progress from an absolute plebe to a knight in shining armor. And third, I don't think you can really appreciate the improvements and quality of life improvements that Warhorse Studios made to the second game unless you've played the first. So for all of those reasons, I want to put this game on the channel. I've been having an absolute blast revisiting it, and it's time to give it a go. So we're going to play a new game, but we're going to do it on a hardcore mode. You have died. It began with a sore throat and a fever and ended with distraught parents and funeral bells. That year, the scarlet fever took many young lives, not only yours. So our first attempt caused us to die. Medieval life is full of uncertainty and woes. Spring gives way to winter, and the years have borne away your carefree youth. Neither have you escaped the blows of fate. Like every man judged by God, you too have your cross to bear. You have to select 2 negative traits when you're in hardcore mode. Now, some people play hardcore mode and they select all the negative traits. I don't want to do that. That's a little more work than I want to put into the game. But I have a couple of traits here that I really like to take playing hardcore mode. And the first one is somnambulant. You've always been a restless sleeper, sometimes so much that you get up from your bed and go walking. It's not unusual for you to wake up somewhere else than where you went to bed. This is kind of fun, just for giggles. So we're going to take that one. And then the other one that I like here, nightmares can be worked around. Since childhood, you've been troubled by recurring nightmares in which you're being chased by a colorful jester. Although the dream is repeated night after night, it still frightens you as much as when you were little. You awake so shook up that all your stats are lowered for a while, for 2 hours, actually. This can be easily worked around because most of the time when you're waking up, you don't immediately need to go into combat or talk to people. A lot of the times I find myself rising early in the game, and I'll just spend a couple hours reading a book to improve skills anyway. So I like that one a lot. There's some other ones that are really, really difficult to deal with, shakes and tapeworm and all this other stuff. Brittle bones, all it takes is a little fall and your bones break with an awful crack. You suffer much worse injuries when you fall, but you can mitigate that very easily by just not falling in the game. There's almost no instance where that's going to happen. But I am going to take the nightmares one. I think that's interesting. So we're going to take that and somnambulant, and then we're going to continue. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now, with his son Wenceslas the Idle on the Bohemian throne, was falling into disarray. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother Sigismund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps to claim the kingdom, basically. It's a war of brothers. It's a fantastic intro.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
But we will come crying to her when we get hurt.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
This is really cool. I like the way they do this. By answering the questions, you improve some of your stats. And I'm just going to say the first thing you want to improve, all your answers should be strength. You need to be able to carry more weight because you're going to need to wear heavy armor as the game progresses. You can't get on this soon enough.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
This game basically has a 2-part prologue. I really like how it starts and kind of gets you into everything. Now, in hardcore mode, that's the thing we need to talk about, I guess. Hardcore mode, a lot has changed. You'll notice on the compass up top, it doesn't tell you the directions, north, south, east, and west. You can still figure it out. This, for instance, is east. I know it because of the little crackly lines around it, the way they're formed. So once you know one direction, you can figure everything else out. And the other thing is food becomes a much bigger issue in hardcore mode, but it's not that big of a deal. In the base game, these pots will improve your nourishment by 25 points, but in hardcore mode, they only improve it by 5. So you really have to focus on getting food from different sources, hunting game, which in a lot of places is illegal, so you have to cook it right away. And we want to scoop up as much of this as we can on the table, which can be a little bit difficult to do at times. So getting the rest of this food on this table can be a little bit of a challenge. Kind of have to jump up here and get it. And then you always want to stop here and grab everything out of here. Nails for Teresa, a bandage, a marigold deduction, and 3 savory schnapps. In the base game, you have a little more options with saves, but really it's basically the same. You can only save the game with savory schnapps or by sleeping in a bed that you own. There is also the exit save if you decide you want to go save and quit, but I totally do not recommend doing that because that save is deleted when you come back into the game, when you load it. So imagine you do a whole bunch of stuff and then you save and exit, and a whole bunch of stuff and save and exit, and a whole bunch more stuff and save and exit, and then you die. You will go all the way back before any of those save and exits were made to the very first save that you made, either with save your schnapps or your bed. So I just do a lot of alchemy and make a lot of save your schnapps, and it's not that hard to do. And alchemy in this game is kind of cool. So saving, there's no autosave in hardcore mode. That's the other big thing. I have a huge Excel spreadsheet, as you can imagine, regular viewers of the channel know, that kind of walks through a good chunk of the game, probably the first third of the game. And I note where all of the autosaves are. So I know I don't have to waste save your schnapps in regular mode. Say, oh, there's an autosave coming up. Just do this cutscene and there's an autosave. But there are no autosaves in hardcore mode. Your current health and stamina are indicated only by in-game effects that you can see and hear. There's no more indicator in the bottom left showing you how wounded you are, or how winded you are, or how winded your horse is, how much stamina you've lost. Sleep is the best cure for a lot of in-game effects, yeah. And you can't fill yourself by eating from one of the pots. Maps and navigation, Henry's position is not shown on the map. That's the big thing. You don't know where you are, so you have to really pay attention to landmarks and pay attention to the map that you have. And as a lifelong bow hunter, I enjoy that part of the game. I really like that part of hardcore mode. Traders will pay less when buying items, and monetary rewards in general are lower, while on the contrary, extensive repairs are more costly and the drawbacks of using damaged equipment are more serious. Duels are more realistic, attacks have greater impact, engaging without quality armor with inexperienced foe is always very risky, and you won't be able to see the indicator. The cursor has no direction points or block indicator in combat. You can only time blocks and dodges by carefully watching your opponent's moves. That was the thing that kept me off of hardcore mode for a long time, but it's much easier than you think it is. I still wouldn't recommend doing hardcore mode if this is your very first time playing through the game. I would do the regular mode, but once you've played through the game and you want more of a challenge, hardcore to me feels like the perfect way to play this game because it's very much an immersive sim. And we can get another pot out here, and then we can eat some of this food that Henry grabbed. He's got this lentil soup. You can always press the Q key on the computer to see how much nourishment it will provide you. You don't want to go over 90. And in fact, you really want to hover around 90 because you want to save room for potions to drink, because those will fill you up. You don't want to get the temporary gluttony buff. So we'll eat a bunch of stuff. The bread rolls are worth 7. And that's going to get us right where we want to at 91. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'd have to rob that. I'd rob my own parents. So these chicken coops have cobwebs in them. And as often as possible, you want to try and grab the cobwebs out of them. What I have noticed is that you will not get a bounty for grabbing cobwebs, thank goodness.
Come here, I need your help. What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
I thought it was really funny how his mom tells him to hang on to that girl, and it reminded me of a post I saw on social media yesterday where a woman said, or a person said they saw this man with a t-shirt that said, "I don't question my wife's decisions because I'm one of them." And the person who made the post was saying, "I can't stop thinking about that." And I immediately thought, I need a t-shirt like that.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
We have the crossguard. It's the most important thing. So coming up with the money to pay for the items that your father wants you to have, you need to go talk to Kunesh, and he's over in that building. But you're going to need a little more money than he's going to give you if you can get his tools from him. So one of the things you can do to do that is just pick a bunch of plants. First, though, we're going to do some sword fighting.
You want to learn something? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place, and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
So he's going to head up this way, and so are we, and we're going to pick a bunch of plants along the way because we can sell these plants. Nettle is abundant. This is actually an ingredient that you're going to need for a lot of potions. Now, you'll notice that Henry's just got this little hand wave here. This is one of two mods I'm using in the game. I don't like using mods in games when I put them on the channel because I like people to see the actual authentic experience. But the deal is with this game, there's a 3-second animation of Henry kneeling down to pick plants whenever he picks one plant. So there's a nice mod that makes this a little easier, and I just prefer to use it. And then the other mod I have doesn't affect this playthrough, but it removes the little dot reticule in the center of the screen when you're just wandering around the world like this. The dot reticule goes away when you're doing archery, and then it shows up for the rest of the time, and I find it annoying for just looking at the game. I just want to wander around the game world without this big gold dot in the center, so I get rid of that. And those are the only two mods I use. So we picked all the sage on this hillside, or most of it, and that gets us a couple of skills. We also have strength skills. So stronghold, blocking your opponent's strikes with your shield would cost you 30% stamina. We're hardly going to use a shield in this game. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. We're just going to save our perk point for later. In skills for herbalism, flower power and horsenip. If you've got enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get a +2 charisma bonus. You like having that one. That's a good one to have. Always carry a lot of flowers on you. I noticed sage that did not get picked. I thought I was more thorough than that. Now let's do a little swordplay.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
It's just basic movement.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Nice. Not bad. Good. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Good. Once again. Now you're getting it. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Once again. Fine. Not bad. Again. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
So the thing about chain strikes, which took me a long time to figure out, is that you need to press the input for the second and third strike at the moment that the prior strike is hitting, not after it's completed. I kept waiting and I couldn't chain strikes together. But once you figure out that as soon as the sword, you press the button, the sword attacks. As soon as it's hitting your opponent, hit the button again for the second attack and again for the third attack when it hits. And that will allow you to chain strikes together. And what happens with chains is when you can get the chains to pull off, when you can get all 3 or 4 hits, 4 is much harder, but when you can get all 3 hits, they do a lot of damage on that final hit. So we need to talk to one of these guys about trading on my flower power. So you got the sell items. Oh, you're not going to, he won't take it. One of these people will.
How are you?
But I can't remember who to, yep, this person will take it. So if I trade him a whole bunch of, how much sage will he give me? Trade all of it. Will you take all of it? The trader's wealth doesn't have enough. Okay, let's go to our basket and we will remove some of this. How much do you think we need? Oh, okay, let's do this. How much do you think we can sell him? 18.6. Let's sell him a little bit more. We want all his money. We'll remove a couple. Let's remove like 4. Okay, close the deal. So we just picked up a bunch of money, probably as much as we need. I don't think anybody else here is going to take the sage, but
God be with you.
we'll try.
Take care.
Oh, they will. Sage, sell all of that. He's got 19. We'll sell all the St. John's wort that we grabbed. Nettle is so abundant, you might as well sell this as well. What's he going to get for us? Sell it all. Great. You can haggle, but I'll save that for later. So that gets a bunch of stuff, and now we will go try to deal with Kunesh. And if we fail at dealing with Kunesh, then we have alternate plans.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Bye.
Coppertele. Curse it!
Yeah.
You're going to cry now.
You whoreson.
Cunt! Way off!
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
We did it. Oh my gosh, that doesn't always go that way. Okay, the axe, the hammer, and the nails. If you can sidestep dodge his attacks, this gets a lot easier, but in this case, oh, he's got a pot here. Wait a minute, what's our hunger at? Oh yes, let's just eat from that. We'll take a little bit of his food. Now it's time to go see Mom. We're a little beat up.
Ma? Ma, I'm hurt.
Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Bandaged up. All better. We still have to clean ourselves off, though. So you can wash yourself off, get clean, but you can only get so clean. Later on in the game, you'll be able to see the bath maidens, and you'll get a nice little bonus. So on Henry's quest log, buy a bag of charcoal and buy ale at the tavern. We're just about done here. Now, there is a whole separate kind of side quest with your friends over here, Fritz and Matthew. They're sitting over there, and if you want to do that, you can, and they're helpful to you if you can't beat Kunish in a fist fight. But we did, so we're not really going to worry about it. Actually, I think we're still going to trigger that cutscene when we walk through that fence.
Good day.
Alright, I need 10 charcoal from this guy. Try to haggle with him.
Something about the price.
Why not?
Just for the hell of it. Oh, let's see. What about there?
What do you say to this?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
How pissed off is he? He's pretty pissed off.
I'll go for that.
So we pick that up. Now you're supposed to go sell the tools that we got. Crossguard for the new sword. Where is it? We got that stuff. Kunesh's tools. You can sell these.
What do you need?
I need a few things.
She can wait.
Take care.
So we might as well sell those while we're here.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we just have to make that.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Well now, thank you very much.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was a little messed up. All right, the last thing to do is get the ale.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Albrecht,
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm.
listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do
I love that part.
Austrians. And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, The one right next to his freshly whitewashed house?
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Troublemakers, all of them.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. We get a charisma bonus because we have enough flowers with this, so hopefully this will be easy.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
We didn't need to make any speech checks. That's funny. Oh, what's she got? Oh, somebody would see us robbing, though. We don't want to do that.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
I'll slaughter you.
Damn!
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Damn! Run, you coward!
It's good because it gives you a little taste of how it works. Run from the catchpole. This guy down here, he's like, I don't care. I don't see anything. How are you, Henry? The catchpole. Well, come on, Matthew. You can run faster than that. So normally in the game, in the normal mode, you would see in the lower left-hand corner your stamina dropping, but now you just have to run. You can hear him start breathing, and the screen will turn a little more gray as he's reaching the end of his stamina. So the indicators are still there. They're just different. They're a little more immersive, which we like. Throwing turds means we need to clean ourselves. So here the boys are, and if you haven't been able to handle Kunesh up to this point, then they will help you.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's a good thing your Hanko warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey.
Shut up, you idiot. Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
And that's it for that little adventure. So now we just need to get the ale for Father. And we can put the sword together.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need ale for Father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
So she hands you 5 more, which gives you 8 total before you even get out of this prologue. We are complete. We must see Father.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
I really like that they added that one last line in there. You know what you're doing. Yes, he's a blacksmith's son. He's been doing it for a while.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
We were smart and grabbed them a long time ago.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Remove the L.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
This scene here means so much more by the time you get to the end of the game. It's awesome. On multiple levels.
Still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
This bald-headed bastard. There won't be a dance tonight.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out
on!
of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Being that there's no autosave, we are going to spend one of the savior schnapps right here, just to prevent complete disaster and having to replay the whole entire last hour. So we have to find a horse. The hardest part about not having the UI is not knowing when your stamina is back to maximum. Need to whistle there to save Teresa and then get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastards. So if you've never played the game before and you're on normal mode, you at least have an idea of where to go.
Left. Hamburg is to the left along the stream.
So thankfully he says that even in hardcore mode, so you know. These poor people. Except they're not interested in running them down.
Run for it!
Our horse is going to get tired, so we need to do this to let him catch his breath.
Yeah.
Back your glass.
Offset, Jeff. Flee!
Trying to use these people here to... I wish I could distract them, but the Cumans are really interested in me. I know. I'm sorry, old boy.
They tore at Skalitz. Yeah.
Go. We gotta push you. I'm sorry, horse. We're almost there.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ! Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Halt you! Hosenkinder!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
And with that, we'll conclude episode 1. Folks, it's been fantastic. This game is amazing. I will see you on the next episode. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. And until next time, happy gaming, everyone.